Hello everybody, this here is your Queen of Cups with your monthly reading for July, and this reading is for my beloved Pisces, my water sign Pisces. So please, Spirit, what is the message for Pisces for the month of July? What do you want us to know for Pisces? So here we go. I think this is enough for now. And let's see where this reading is going to lead us. Let me just shuffle this one through because I'm not quite sure in which order this started. Okay, let's start here. Okay, here is the Page of Pentacles. This fellow comes in with an offer, a solid offer. It's not a big offer, but it is a pentacle. It is a beginning. And if this is a love reading, because I'm using this beautiful love cards here, then it is definitely a love offer. And it is definitely something that you are very passionate about, because he's playing his flute and you can see that he is passionate about his flute and making some money with it too. So he has some coins in his basket, you know. Maybe you're doing something that is that you feel passionate about, and making some money with it too, you know. Maybe playing an instrument, or you know, some other artwork. Next we have the Page of Wands, another page. The Page of Wands comes in fiery and with more passion, so with more news. So this beginning of a new enterprise, maybe being a creative project, which could well be your relationship, your new relationship. It's definitely a beginning, because you got the Page of Pentacles, and now you got the Page of Wands, and there's a guy here coming in with flowers, and a bit shy, but definitely taken by your beauty here. So let's see. Here, well, the next card is the Five of Cups. This card is usually about having lost 3 cups, but having 2 cups still standing in the original tarot. Here, this guy did definitely something, and this ladies are upset about it. So maybe you had a little disappointment in love recently, maybe with this relationship that we're talking about, maybe with the past one. So you have been a little felt like left out. See, let's see what else is coming up. The Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords in it is a card that gives you rest after a little bit of battle. Well, it is very nice. You're very calmly enjoying your dance. Things seem to be relaxed and joyful. No major stresses. You know, a time of rest and enjoyment, especially after the Five of Cups that definitely looks a bit more turbulent and a bit more about disappointment. the next card is here, the Ace of Pentacles. This is again, we're talking about a solid offer, new enterprise, maybe again a business. If it very much relates to this guy here. This is the Ace of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Pentacles coming in with the offer. So there's definitely something solid starting to develop, and probably a new relationship. Yes, here is the Ace of Cups. Definitely an emotional moment. Definitely friendship, love is going to start. This also talks about self-love. But let's see if this develops into something of a relationship. Well, let's put this here. I think you can still see it if I put it there. This card is about intuition. It encourages you to listen to your intuition, develop your intuition. It can be also possible that in this time of that you have been working on self-love and also on this creativity of a new beginning, of developing your intuition, going inwards, listening more to your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, to spirit, God. And here is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is about having, it's again an ending and a new beginning, because the tens are always ending. So there is an ending of worry, an ending of being stuck in your head and going round and round about a situation and not knowing what to do about it or how to get out of it. So yeah, maybe here with this Four of Swords with the Rest card here, which is the other spades, and giving that situation a little bit of a break, you manage then to get out of this Ten of Swords situation, which is clearly an ending. I mean, you are definitely dreaming about him at night. He might just come in with a kiss, with a love offer. But it is a card of uncertainty and worry. Maybe not so much for real than in your thoughts, and it might not even be such a big deal, but you're making it, a storm in a water glass. This card is a Temperance. It's about finding balance, finding balance. It sometimes is also like an angel card, that you're getting divine guidance of how to get out of your head and get rid of this whole worrying situation. I mean, the situation is what it is, but you don't want to suffer or worry about it, right? So listening to your intuition here, to what your higher self or your divine God, your divine self is telling you to do, how to find the balance again, temperance in your life. And usually Temperance, she moves the water from one cup into the other, from one, she moves water from one side to the other. So water is about emotions. So it is a question of getting your emotions balanced. This is essential here. In order to get out of this Ten of Swords energy. Here we have the Queen of Wands, a very fiery lady. This is definitely after a sort of party or a sort of fun. You can see the flowers on the floor, the hat on the floor. The guy lost his walking stick there, and she is contemplating the scene, thinking back at the fun they had. And well, if you look at this card here, the Page of Swords coming in with a little offer with flowers, right? Nothing too big, but at least he's coming in with flowers, so you can tell there was an offer, or there's going to be an offer, and you're going to have for sure some fun, and you're probably going onto a date, you know. So still, emotions have to be balanced, and you know, and one has to stop worrying and have a bit of faith that things will move into the right direction, you know. The next card here coming out is the Three of Swords. This is well, this is definitely a heartbreak card. Again, some disappointment. So after this little date or this little offer, maybe the guy here just left or pulled back, or you didn't hear from him anymore, you know, like this typical forth and back, and suddenly he ghosts you again, and then he shows up again, because he doesn't quite know what he actually wants, or he knows that he wants it, but then he gets scared that it could be too intense, and he doesn't know how to handle his feelings, and then you end up feeling disappointed and heartbroken, especially after having had fun and a great, promising beginning here, and you were hoping for something solid and were quite generous with your emotions, and hang again, you can see here a bit of a heartbreak happening. While if we have a healthy self-love and we do love ourselves the way we are, we appreciate ourselves, we don't come from a place of neediness, then we are not so tempted to fall into this terrible mind games of what will happen, and does he love me, and oh my god, what is happening, right? So follow your intuition with healthy self-love, and see where it takes you, you know. So just because he doesn't text or call straight away doesn't mean that all is in vain. Maybe he also needs a little bit of time to, yeah, here we have the Ten of Wands. Maybe it all got a little bit too much, it was a little bit too fast. So here we well, or it was a bit of a goodbye here at the station, at you know, at you know, saying goodbye, which actually gave you a little bit of a heartbreak, because here the lady is actually, this is the lady that she's wearing a red dress here and there, so this is probably, he had to leave then, and maybe you met at the station, maybe you live somewhere else, and you won't see each other for a little bit. So this card is a Justice card. This card is about Libra. This is, so maybe you're dealing with an air sign, Libra, and you know, you do have a couple of swords here, so it can well be Libra, it can be an Aquarius, it can be a Gemini that you're dealing with, Pisces. And the here Libra definitely is a card for justice, for balance. So maybe after this passion, this beginning, the relationship has to come into balance again. You know, the Ten of Wands is sometimes that you carry a burden. It can be overwhelming. So things need to be in balance again before the next step can be taken. And for that, maybe people need to separate a little bit, find some time by themselves to get into balance. And here it comes in under intuition. This lady here, beautiful girl, she definitely listens to her intuition. She goes down the stairs deep into her subconscious to also figure out what is it that she needs to work on in order to emerge from it into the Empress, you know, the beautiful. And here it says this is the Strength card. I was looking for it somehow. And yes, so she has to tame maybe her emotions, her passions, her impulsiveness, in order, or the guy as well. Either way, you know, all these readings we go vice versa. It can be either, and so. And if I speak about male or female, it's not necessary of male or female. It is, you know, obviously there's a guy here in the picture and the lady in the statue taming the lion, but it is mainly energies. It's male energies, female energies, with which anybody can embody either of these energies. So this is about this card also is about self-love, because if we have self-love here and we love each other and are in balance with if you're in balance with yourself, then you are not so easily driven to follow your lower instincts, to follow your I don't know, passion or addiction. You know, you just don't jump on any wagon so fast. You see, you are more, you know what you want, you are more centered in yourself and confident, but truly confident, you know, and you also, you know, so this strength card talks also about developing self-love. Here's the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is a card of, it can be a party, it can be stiff competition, maybe there are some competitors around, you know. See, here's a guy again offering you flowers. So this card is about also having choices and a bit of a competition. So yeah, let's see where it takes us. And funnily enough, the 5 of Wands is coming right underneath the 5 of Pentacles. See, there is a little bit of a competition, of a disagreement, of a little bit of a battle going on, you know. And in the middle is here the Temperance card. So this is all about balance, finding balance in all this. Here, next card is the Sun card. And the Sun card is actually a very nice card. It is a little bit about the ego, but it is about manifesting. It is about happiness, about finally bringing things into the light and having success. Here's the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about leaving a situation or the 8 Cups behind in order to go for something of even deeper value, something less superficial. So at the end of the day, even though so he might be here with these 2 girls, but he's turning his back to that player attitude, let's say, and is actually moving towards a deeper, maybe committed relationship, because he finally sees the value in that, and doesn't want to be, you know, like a player anymore. So maybe this is you, maybe this is him, and this comes out underneath the heartbreak card here, the 3 of Swords. So and here is 1 cup, so definitely moving towards here's 1 pentacle, moving towards stability. You know, maybe away from all this more casual partying into a more solid, balanced relationship. Yes, here are the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is a card about memories, about past lives. So for sure, if there is a little break or pause right now in the relationship, because especially after this heartbreak here, you're both still thinking of each other. Maybe you see each other from afar. You think of the nice memories you had. This 6 of Cups, it goes so far that this relationship could actually even be a past life relationship that now is coming forward in this lifetime, and it is still a little bit of up and down till it kind of balances, the scales balance each other out into stability, right? So the 3 of Swords is again maybe here she has 3 guys that are interested in her. So the 3 of Wands is actually also something. It's a card that looks into the future. It is actually quite stable, to be honest. So she is not going to choose just anybody. She is looking for something stable, for the one that makes actually the best offer, you know. So, and here is here's the justice card. So she is going to be fair. So she is going to choose fairly, or make her choice who she's going to give her heart to in a fair way. Next, here we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is great. He comes in with a love offer. So you got here the Page of Pentacles, you got the Page of Wands, which was one was the Pentacles offering something solid, but a small pentacle, and you got the Wands, which is very fiery, coming in more passionate with the date, and now you're actually having the Page of Cups coming in. This guy is coming in with a love offer. He is finally ready to offer you his heart. So this is very interesting how we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and here, or you are also able maybe to open your heart. You know, it goes either way. Here, this is the Fool. But this guy is finally ready to take a leap of faith, you know, and he is actually ready to jump into the unknown and jump into this relationship, you know, and see where it actually takes him. Very brave. So it can be him or it can be you, and it is not surprising that it comes right next to the Page of Cups here, you know, offering you his heart. Next is the Three of Pentacles. So this guy is offering you something solid. You know, the Three of Pentacles is solid. So you got like the Ace of Pentacles, you got then here the Page of Pentacles, and here you got the Three of Pentacles. So now he is actually serious about this relationship and comes in with a solid offer. And I don't know if you can see the rings that he is trying to pull apart. The two rings, one in one hand, one in the other, are linked together by this middle link, which I would say the middle one is your relationship. One ring on the right side is you, on the left side is him, and or your significant other. And he pulls on it strongly. He tests it. He's saying, I'm pulling. This relationship is not falling apart. It is stable. So definitely this is a stable offer that this guy is bringing in, and he's also showing off. You know, he's strong now. He knows what he wants. He's stable, and he comes in a different form, truly transformed. And here, this other ladies at the back here, I don't know if you can see it, they actually do admire him and say, wow, that's a cool guy, you know. So he really transformed into something solid that is definitely attractive for you. Not just for you, for others too, but definitely for you. Here we have the Moon, and this Moon card is about feelings, about intuition, about going within. So about a time of, it's you know, it's about the Cancer sign, water signs, and But it is also you know, you can see the Eiffel Tower here at the back. You know, it's supposed to be in Paris, so I don't know. Maybe this is like a little of a romantic uh, outing. You know, a date. You know, they might be in a fancy hotel or in a fancy place. So yes, so definitely. Oh, he probably gave her a little puppy there, you know, as a little present because she has this little dog on her in her arms now, you know. So this is like a completely different approach than before. He really comes in with something that she cares for, and that's the way that he expresses his emotions to her. Um, the Two of Cups here is definitely a friendship card, a relationship card. This is a solid card because it is not just a quick fling. This is a relationship built on friendship, and this is a beautiful card. And this is a card that drives towards commitment. Um, Usually, in the other so here you have basically both holding two cups, and these are the two cups that he was actually looking for. The guy here that has the Eight of Cups that walked away, left Eight of Cups standing there to find the deeper meaning, to find the other two cups that were going to actually give meaning to his life and this relationship. See? So here definitely are the two cups that he found in the relationship. And the very last card here is the Four of Wands, which is a very stable relationship. It speaks for itself. You can see how this is the wedding celebration here. And funnily enough, she is not wearing the red dress anymore. Now she's wearing the white dress. But nevertheless, there is still the funny hat from the guy. It's always the same hat he has been wearing, you know, that was on the floor, and that, you know, he was wearing here right at the beginning. So here, where he came in so passionate and fiery. So here, sorry, can you see it here? He is finally ready to commit. So this is what I have for you for the month of July, Pisces. Obviously, time is always relative, but this was a beautiful reading. Let's hope that things truly develop in your relationship towards a solid relationship, towards a solid commitment in the month of July. And here from my miracle dreams, yes, that is beautiful. Archangel Raphael. So just quickly, well, I want to show you this beautiful shell. I hope you can see it. I found it the other day in the ocean, so it's really nice. I put this shell on my miracle deck instead of a crystal. So here, this first card says memories, cherry memories of loved ones. So even if you are apart from your loved one right now, or from your significant other, or you're hoping for a love relationship, cherish the memories that you had together, and yeah, and don't worry about it, you know, just enjoy it. And the other card here that comes out, it says, believe in your dreams. So definitely do not give up on your dreams, believe in them. And even if this love relationship seems to be a little bit challenging and it goes up and down and you don't know, is he trustworthy, will he change, does he love me, he shows so many different signs. Listen to your intuition, don't give up on your dreams, and yes, and ask for divine guidance. Pray. Here the last card is this beautiful card. I hope you can see it. Archangel Raphael coming through. He says, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. And there are butterflies around, which is definitely a new beginning. Healing has always to do with self-love. Once we love ourselves unconditionally and our cup is full of love, we can give love to others, unconditionally, without feeling resentful or starting to worry too much about things that might not even be happening or relevant or an issue. So yes, sorry about this. Here are your beautiful cards. Hope you can see them. And this little love message here talks again about the memories you have shared with those you love. And it says, when you pass from this world, you can take nothing, the only thing you do have is your memories, your soul connection, that lives on, the love you feel for others. That is the only energy that that continues into infinity. So yes, I hope you liked this reading. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, please do so. And yes, I wish you, if you want a private reading, go to my channel and click on comment. What is it? Well, the last little tab, about. It says about, right? So click on about, and there you will find my email link. So you can write to me if you want a private reading, and we can set something up. And I do wish you all the best for the coming month of July. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope this, I hope your love relationship is as successful as this reading, suggested. So, yeah, much love and light to you. Bye-bye for now.